You know what stands out? Clark, with both of these teams is their speed and their athleticism.
And because of those things, Kevin, it's going to be about limiting fast break opportunities. That'll be a key for both of these squads. Taking care of the ball, always a critical factor, and then being able to stay clear of those momentum-changing plays.
Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. In the post, it's Toppin and Turner. Backcourt pair for them, Halliburton and Brown. And it's Hield in at the small forward position. And Turner kicks to Toppin. From outside, off the mark. Anunoby with it. Takes the three, and he's good on the three ball.
And it's crucial that Anunoby knocks down that jumper, showing how skilled he is from the perimeter.
Here's Halliburton. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
And Clark, when we take a look at your former team, the Indiana Pacers, is it fair to say they're a work in progress?
Most definitely, Kevin. I mean, I think they've got some really outstanding young talent as well as a very experienced coaching staff. That combination should bode well for the Pacers' future.
Outside Turner. Now Brown. Back to Turner. And a missed layup.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Pacers have gone 1 of 3 from the field with this one so far. Hield with the bucket.
Quite simply, one of the best three-point shooters in this game. That's Buddy Hield.
And here's Brunson outside. They get the rebound. Randall kicks to Brunson. The three. Excellent defense there from Halliburton. For Indiana, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Turner with the screen on Brunson. Turner passes to Halliburton. That falls. Nice feed that time from Turner.
Halliburton in his bag for sure right now, showing you everything he's got, including the soft touch.
Pass to Anunoby. They set the pick. Launches it. New York missing again.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Brown with the bucket.
No way Halliburton was going to sleep on that one. I mean, he's too good at reading the defense.
Brunson surveying the D. Wasted no time on that one.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Count that bucket. Halliburton's got 6.
Now, that was nasty. Absolutely nasty. Halliburton looking like a street baller with that kind of dribble move. Major handles.
Randall a screen on Halliburton. From deep, Brunson. And again, New York with the triple.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And Brunson more than comfortable shooting the 3. And boy, is he efficient when he lets it fly.
Stolen by Brunson. Achua with it, picked up by Brown. Back to Achua. Some nice passing by New York here. From downtown, and again it's Jalen Brunson. He's got 12.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor space.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
And so Anunoby will bring it up for the New York Knicks. They lead by 4. Randall no good. For Indiana, they've gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. Whoops, they pick off the pass. On deep, Brunson doesn't go for him. Pacers trail by 4. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. The shot's good from Halliburton.
Halliburton has a nice combination of smarts and skill. Makes him a cagey scorer.
Brunson against Brown. Puts up a deep 3. Brunson no good. Three-pointer heel. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close.
Tyrese Halliburton has been on display for the Pacers. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Will return shortly. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Pacers?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
Josh Hart out there with Randall. Then there's Achua. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Brunson in at the point. They're the group New York will start the second with. Brunson with a clean look. Good on the triple. Brunson's got 15.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, of course, the Pacers have a great history. And star point guard Tyrese Halliburton is eager to embrace it. He said, I want to know all the stories of Pacers players of the past. I want to know more about Ron Artest and everybody who played for this organization. I'm being where my feet are. I love being here in Indy. Kevin?
Oh, I love to hear that. He could be that next Pacers great player. David, thanks. The Knicks leading by 3. Turner with the steal. Halliburton passes to Turner, and it's slammed in by Turner.
Boy, that's just too easy, guys. Turner, a player you can't allow to get free near the rack. He's a great dunker. Bang.
They get it back. Another shot. Anunoby kicks to Achua. Traps in the tray. Achua's got the lead up to 4 now for New York.
And, you know, even though he's not a lights-out shooter from deep, the defense still has to be more aggressive there.
Halliburton passes to Turner. That's good. It's Halliburton with the assist. He has 5.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And here's Brunson outside. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Clark, here we are looking at Miles Turner, a terrific player. What stands out to you?
There are a couple of things. His ability to knock down three-point shots as a big guy, but more than that, his primary attribute to me is the fact he's an outstanding rim protector. Excellent timing, runs the floor, and really protects the basket for his team.
Here's Halliburton. 12 points for him. And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
Great open look there. Now it's a 5-point Pacer lead.
Halliburton has such a really good feel for the game. He knows exactly how to get his guys to step up.
Randall kicks to Brunson. Randall with a screen for Brunson. New York missing again. And it's Indiana's ball. They're on an 11-3 run. Halliburton. Toppin passes to Halliburton. Again, Indiana.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
And here's Brunson outside. Sinks the three-pointer. Brunson's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Just a reflexive move by Brunson, putting complete trust in his mechanics.
And so they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by DiVincenzo. .130 left in the first half of the game. And it's Haliburton penetrating. Turner for three. Outside Mathurin. Puts up a three. And Turner at the basket on the assist from Mathurin. Turner's got 8 points.
Man, love how Turner reads the defense, sensing and seeing separation as the pass is coming his way. Man, calmly pulling up for the shot. Nice.
It's Fournier on the wing. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Well, you know, that last three got DiVincenzo fired up now. He had to respond. He goes to the arc to shoot back with one of his own triples.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
And it's sent back by Turner.
There's the defensive presence they want from Turner, hustling and using his mobility to send it back.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half, quality shots, not wasting possession.
19 seconds left in the first half. Count it, and the Pacer lead has been cut to just 11 points in the basket from Hartenstein. Heel dishes to Turner. And there's the pass to Nesmith. Shot by Heel, nobody around. And there are the Pacers with another bucket.
Heel good at using this area of the floor. He's an impressive mid-range shooter.
And here is DiVincenzo. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Indiana looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You know, Jalen Brunson has been exceptional here, guys. Wow.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Here's who Rick Carlisle is starting the second half with. In at the guard spots, Haliburton and Mathurin. Hield is out there with Nesmith. And it's Turner in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Look at how DiVincenzo burst inside on the drive. Gave the defense no time to set up.
Three-pointer, Hield. Knicks with the rebound. Well, Greg, they're looking to make some big stops here to halt this rally.
And luckily, time is on their side, but this is on them. They need to play smart here.
And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. It's good on the putback.
What hustle on the offensive glass, finding ways to capitalize, paying off that hard work.
And Haliburton's got the ball here for the Pacers. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Oh, Greg, there's a lot of impressive things about Tyrese Haliburton, most notably how efficient he is.
Yeah, Kevin, those percentages are terrific. But not only that, he's phenomenal at it, making sure he keeps his teammates involved. Just a remarkable young point guard.
Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. Jalen Smith, he's checked in for Turner. Brown comes in for Hield, and it's T.J. McConnell in for Halliburton. Hartenstein, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Hartenstein's got 5 points now this quarter.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Knicks trail by 13. Passes it to Hartenstein. Jacks up a 3. Rebound by Smith. Indiana's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Pacers are a team on the rise, and their point guard, Tyrese Halliburton, has a lot to do with that. Coach Rick Carlisle said his will to win is spectacular for a young player. He's the motor, the engine who drives our team. When people look and say we're fun to watch, he's the head of the snake. He sets the tone for that in a big way. Kevin?
In a big way. High praise. Hey, David, thank you. And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. Brunson kicks to Anunoby. Shoots the 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Anunoby's got 9.
Well, great feed there by Jalen Brunson, a terrific facilitator.
There's McConnell. Plays it up and banks it in.
That kind of power move has become a trademark of his.
New York's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Anunoby is screen on Brown. Brunson, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Now, here's Nesmith. Still without a basket. And Greg, when they talk about youth development, the days are gone when coaches divided guards and bigs when it comes to skill work. When did that change?
It's kind of a recent development, maybe the last 10 or 15 years. But it's amazing how the game has evolved. And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Knicks trail by 14. Anunoby with the screen for Brunson. And the 3 ball is good. Brunson's got 24 points.
And man, can Brunson get going in a hurry? He's got his fingerprints all over this one.
McConnell passes to Nesmith. Lets it go from deep. Good on the 3-point shot. And the Pacers lead by 14.
And there aren't many players more reliable from 3-point range than he is, especially when the D's playing off him like that.
Fires from the wing. And the wide open shot from McConnell. It's rebounded by New York. Achua's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Brunson finds Randall. To Brunson. Some nice passing by New York here. And Randall throws it down.
You know, once he has the positioning he wants, he's ready for the big finish. Julius Randle throwing it down.
From deep 3-point land, a nice shot by Nesmith. Nesmith has got 8 points in the quarter. Knicks trail by 15. 32 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Anunoby. And they'll get another chance. For the 3. Shot clock reset for the Knicks. Here's Hart. Offensive rebound. Oh! And that one is stuffed right through.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim.
I don't care what the score is there, fellas. That's the play we'll remember from this game, clearly.
And so it's the Indiana Pacers looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up. Tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Achua is out there with Randall. Then it's Josh Hart. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Anunoby in a 2-guard. That's the 5 for New York right now. The offensive rebound. Pass to McConnell from deep 3-point territory. That one doesn't go.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Pass to Anunoby. Fires for three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Anunoby's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Knicks. Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
Charge to the Pacers. T-shirts are incoming, fans. Make some noise and build send one your way.
So an entirely new grouping now for Indiana. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Jalen Smith. Toppin comes in for Nesmith. Heels checked in for Brown. Halliburton subbed in for T.J. McConnell. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin, I heard Rick Carlisle during that last break talking with the team. Now, he reminded his team, keep looking for the deep ball. If the three is there, take it. You've done a good job getting those looks, so keep taking them. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. A three-pointer is right on target.
Another bomb for him right now. His three-point shooting might be the key to cutting that lead.
I don't think there's any question about it. I mean, as long as he keeps knocking them down, they might as well keep going back to the well. No reason to let it run dry. Keep firing that thing.
From deep, Brunson. The Pacers pull it in. Turner's got 6 rebounds in the game. Three-pointer, Heel. It's hauled in by Achua. Achua's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Nailed from three-point land. Brunson's got 5 points now this quarter.
And he's got the confidence to pull up from anywhere. Brunson playing out of his mind.
Toppin can't get it to go.
No excuses, none. I mean, with the defense non-existent, I mean, he has to connect from there.
Achua, no good. And they're moving it up. Here's Mathurin. Up and in on the layup. And the Pacers lead by 9.
Really impressive make right there. Great concentration from Benedict Mathurin.
Achua, no good. Indiana's gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. And Randall has got the ball here for the New York Knicks. Good.
There's your bully ball right there. I mean, a lot of folks think that's all Randall is a bully baller. But those big shoulders, that muscular body, he does a nice job putting them to use.
And a wide open look for Halliburton. Drills the three-pointer. Halliburton's got 24 points.
Kick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
The competitive spirit of Brunson shining through. He just had to answer that last shot.
Halliburton inside the three-point line. And again, it's Indiana.
Oh, the turnaround jumper. That was just beautiful.
Fires from way outside. The rebound by Turner.
A shot like that is a polite way to say, hey, coach, bench me.
Hey, that's crazy there. I mean, insanity. At least wait until you get across half court. My goodness.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. That is his first foul of the game. And here's Brunson outside. It's good from long range. Brunson's got 14 points here in the second half.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three-happy down the stretch sometimes, letting it fly.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Pacers.
Well, you know, they've been tremendous, I think, when it comes to sharing the basketball. You know, getting guys involved on the plays and creating offensive opportunities for everybody. Equal opportunity offense is fun to watch.
And one other thing they have done well has been scoring in transition, looking to run whenever they can.
Knicks trail by 8. Thompson with it, picked up by Brown. Achua kicks to Anunoby. It drops. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And the native of England, Anunoby doesn't back down from taking the big shots.
Brown outside. Turner with a screen on Anunoby. 5 to shoot. Out to Turner. Lets it go with the 3. And it's Halliburton missing.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
First to qualifier, second team foul.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
And, you know, the impressive ascension of Randall has been a lot of fun to watch. I mean, he's a double-double threat who plays with relentless energy.
Listen, they're still right in this thing. Missing that free throw, though, keeps this a 2-possession deficit.
No one near Turner as he lets it go. Buries the long-range jumper. And the Pacers lead by 7.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Showing time and time again, he is comfortable being that first option. Brunson delivering in the clutch.
And he commits the intentional foul.
You know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Sure, it's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 6-point ball game.
Unflappable. This guy relishes being the man to put the game away.
Connects again from distance. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
And we know how dangerous Halliburton is from the stripe. Not a guy you want to foul.
And here's Brunson outside. Misses there. So it's Indiana picking up the win. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know,
Pretty interesting back. Court matchup here, Grant, with a lot of star power at the guard positions on both sides.
And you know, traditionally, BA, when big guys match up, it's all about the power. But this contest is about finesse. Who can outplay and outsmart the competition?
And a look at Minnesota's opening lineup. They have their two big men out there, Towns and Gobert, working inside. Conley at the guard with Edwards next to him. And it's McDaniels in at the small forward position.
How about Gobert with the find? On time and on target. Nicely done, Rudy.
Brunson looks it over. Outside Anunoby. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And so it's Conley who brings up the ball for Minnesota. Towns outside. Pass to Edwards. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. It's Hart on the wing. Randall, a screen on McDaniels. Anunoby for three. Rebound Minnesota.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Even though the Timberwolves made the playoffs in 2023, Grant, they had their share of trials.
Yeah, BA, they had to integrate new players. I mean, Cat missed 51 games due to a calf strain. There was that incident with Gobert and Kyle Anderson. And, of course, Jaden McDaniels fracturing his hand.
One of the things you love about Jalen Brunson, he takes quality shots. How about that look from three?
Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. McDaniels against Anunoby. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
Well, OG Anunoby is just continuing to add to his skill set. Nice finish on the interior.
Towns, a screen on Brunson. Here's Conley. Not going to go that time. Achua with some nice D. Brunson passes to Anunoby. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
OG Anunoby, because of his athletic ability, can be special in the open floor. Nice finish there.
Pass to Gobert. Achua with a steal. Fast break, New York. Achua with the dunk.
Well, as always, Jalen Brunson making the right play. This guy loves to set up his teammates.
Conley against Brunson. And that one's good from Conley.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Brunson against Edwards. Anunoby, a screen on Edwards. Here's Brunson outside. And again, New York with the triple.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Conley. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. And you look at the impact of Mike Conley. He makes a difference without making many mistakes, Doris.
BA, just an extremely disciplined point guard. He'd rather make the smart play than the highlight reel. This guy sets such a great example on and off the floor. Well, the seasoned veteran Mike Conley has been such a soft-spoken guy, but he has also been one of the NBA's best leaders both on and off the floor.
Gobert on the high post. It's Edwards on the wing. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. Precious Achua picks one up. And Doris, Anthony Edwards has lived up to the expectations. He continues to get better each year.
He does, BA, and let's remember, as a former #1 pick, that carries a lot of weight and responsibility. But Ant is a guy who embraces that pressure. He wants the spotlight, and he puts in the work to be great. His future is bright.
Outside Anunoby. Achua with a screen. Jacks up a three. Anunoby can't get it to go.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
Well, that's a case where a guy's trying to make a play, trying to take it up strong, but the defense was ready.
And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Brunson against Edwards. Brunson misses. And so it's Conley who brings up the ball for the T-Wolves. 6-point game. Softly drops in the floater. Conley's got 5 points.
Well, this guy could have powered on the interior, but goes to the floater game. This is one of his specialties.
Anunoby with it, and it's Gobert picking him up. Achua passes to Anunoby. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. Jaden McDaniels picks one up.
Man, the defender really went after him.
And he makes a first. We've seen our fair share of NBA players from the UK. Is Anunoby the most successful, you think?
Well, BA, how about this? I mean, he's the first player from the United Kingdom to win an NBA championship. Back in 2019, he was part of that Raptors championship. And think about this. He has now turned himself into that coveted elite defensive player on the wing, so needed in today's NBA.
Fires the three. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. He's got 12.
Don't give OG Anunoby too much space, boy. He will rise and fire in the catch-and-shoot game.
Here's Edwards. And the layup is good off the glass.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Here's Brunson. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's New York, closing out this quarter with a 7. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Knicks.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
So for Minnesota right now, McDaniels and Towns in at the forward slots. Conley at the guard with Edwards next to him. And it's Gobert in at the 5. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Karl Anthony Towns is a threat from everywhere on the court. He said, quote, if I need to shoot, I can shoot. If I need to post up, be a bruiser, I can be a bruiser. I'm not a specialist in anything. What I can do is be a very versatile player and try to do every single thing really well. Brian?
Yeah, that's the good stuff there. Allie, thank you. The Knicks with the lead. Randall with the drive. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. You know, Doris, looking at this current Knicks team, you think they are poised for a big run?
Well, if you look back at their history, the Knicks have had a lot
Oh, kind of mean on that one.
Mean and so disrespectful.
Oh, Anthony Edwards thinks this game is a dunk contest. Go ahead, young sir. What a finish.
Anunoby for 3. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Brunson's got 5 assists in the game.
Now he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
On the break, and it's Randall with the jam.
Well, if you're Julius Randle, sprint the floor and get an easy one.
The Timberwolves have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Gobert with a screen on Brunson. And he's going for the lob. Conley finds Gobert. And the jam by Gobert.
My goodness, a little athleticism, a little extra on it, Mr. Gobert.
New York has gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. Anunoby a screen on Edwards. From deep. And Anunoby gets it to go on the assist by Brunson. Anunoby's got 9 points now in the quarter. Gobert passes to McDaniels. It's Edwards on the wing. Anunoby covering. Tipped.
OG Anunoby is fast off his feet. 7'2" wingspan. Says twice on the pipes.
Randall a screen on Edwards. Anunoby for 3. And again, New York with the triple.
The three-point shot has been his weapon of choice this quarter.
Down low. Here's Edwards. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Edwards has got 10 points in the game.
Well, we know this about Anthony Edwards. This guy, one of the stronger guards in this game. That's a tough finish.
Anunoby a screen on Edwards. Fires for 3. And Anunoby gets the 3. Anunoby's got 27. And Grant, as someone whose career spanned eras, you feel playing defense is more difficult than it was 2 decades ago?
Oh, BA, it's much more difficult. In part because the contact allowed is much more strict. Shooters can create contact and be rewarded with free throws, and the skill level on offense has truly raised. It makes it tough for the defender to really get down and play that tough-nosed defense.
OG Anunoby has put in such work on his perimeter game, and boy, that three-point shot getting more and more dependable.
They get the rebound.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, BA. Not sure what got into him. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
A new lineup here for New York. Robinson with the block.
Well, this is the special aspect of Mitchell Robinson. That rim protection, that ability to send it back. Look out.
A minute 4 left to play in the second quarter. Now here's Milton, tightly guarded, and there's the drive. Anderson for 3. A slam dunk by Reed.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
No reason to do so there. He was going to leave, no doubt.
And we're going to have a jump ball. Hardenstein passes to DiVincenzo. Back to Hardenstein. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
An open look for Reed. Plenty of room to knock down that one. Reed's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
Flynn on the attack. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And he drops the first.
At the line, 2 shots.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. There's 14 seconds left in the second quarter. Milton with it. Still no points. Here's Reed. And so it's OG Anunoby making things happen for the Knicks. Talk about three-point shooting. He piled up. Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break. Ready for the third quarter. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Boy, without question, OG Anunoby displaying all his skills today.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, the break certainly didn't have a cooling effect on him at all. He's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
Isaiah Hartenstein is out there with Mitchell Robinson. Then there's Malachi Flynn. Then it's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Grimes in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 for New York right now. Milton hits them both. You know, Doris, looking at the Timberwolves, they've emphasized rim protection.
BA, this is a theme across the NBA. As much as we see the proliferation of three-point shooting, team's first priority is to protect the painted area because those are the easiest shots. You've got to play to your strengths and employ good defensive philosophy.
And it's Alexander Walker penetrating. Outside Milton. Pass to Brown. The kick out to Milton. There's the 3. Clock at 6. Here's Reed. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Offensive rebound.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Robinson. Back to Flynn. Inside. And a big finish by Robinson.
Mitchell Robinson understands how to position himself and turn the lights out. Makes that easy.
Milton surveys the floor. Here he goes. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
After their big trade with Rudy Gobert, it's taken a while for the Wolves to gel. Gobert said, quote, "It just comes with the time and trust. Basketball is never perfect, but we can punish all kinds of defenses by making the right play and finding the open man. With that mindset, we are going to keep getting better. I'm confident in our abilities." Brian?
Well, that's the way you have to look at it, Allie. Thank you. Going inside. Hauled in by DiVincenzo.
That's some outstanding on-court awareness there. Just a terrific change of shot.
Flynn, pass to Hartenstein. And he's going for the oop here.
Oh, incredible! Save that one. I want to watch it again.
Awesome. Pass to Reed. Here's Alexander Walker. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Robinson. On defense, the Knicks.
Mitchell Robinson, when he contests shots, he is flat intimidating. He changes what you're thinking as an offensive player.
You know what I appreciate about Mitchell Robinson is his defense and how well he uses his length grip.
You know, he's so good, BA, at getting positioning to alter shots. And he finds ways to come up with a number of blocks, not to mention how active he is on the glass.
For New York, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. DiVincenzo against Brown. To the inside. Robinson in the post. Working on Reed. And a big finish by Robinson.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
It's Reed with a drive. Soft touch off the glass. Reed's got 6.
Pretty dime there, the kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
There's a minute 12 left in the third.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Outside Milton, and he commits the intentional foul. So New York ends up going with a whole new group. And some changes here for the Timberwolves.
Substitution on the court.
1 minute left in the third quarter of the game. Brunson against Conley. Pass to Gobert. Just 4 to shoot. Here's McDaniels. Takes it inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, that's not the guy you want guarding him at the rim. Just too much of a differential in terms of size.
Anunoby, a screen on Edwards. Brunson passes to Anunoby. Back to Brunson. There's the triple. Hits the three-pointer. He's got 9.
What you see is continued improvement in his ability to create for others. Great to see OG Anunoby make the open read.
New York foul. Jalen Brunson. First personal foul. 13.
Free throw drops for Conley.
Conley. At the line. 2 shots.
And Conley drops them both. 26 seconds left in the third. Here's Achua. Achua with the dunk.
How about that well-timed drop-off? Jalen Brunson just knows where to put the basketball.
Here's Conley on the take. Achua with a steal. And now the Knicks on the break. And here's Brunson from the arc. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Towns has got his 5th rebound in this one. Out of bounds. Timberwolves ball as Minnesota keeps possession.
They got very fortunate there, guys. They should just take their time on offense and not try to force things.
Just 4 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Edwards for 3. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And so it's the New York Knicks. A huge 20. And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Knicks shooting 61% for the game, knocking them down. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth quarter. Conley at the guard with Edwards next to him. Inside, we got Towns and Gobert. And it's McDaniels in at the 3.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pitch.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity. And you will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Pass to Randall. Anunoby with it. Guarded by Edwards. Back to Randall. And stolen by Edwards. Towns with room to shoot. And he drains the quick shot.
That's the confidence of Towns. This guy, regardless of situation, believes that shot is going in.
And Brunson, here we go. Yep, count it.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Pass to Towns. Randall with a steal. Brunson against Conley. Now Anunoby. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's on Anthony Edwards.
OG Anunoby is tremendously athletic, and when he plays with this level of aggression, it's hard not to foul him.
And he sinks the second. Well, just 2 playoff appearances for the Knicks in the last decade, but 2 in 3 seasons for Tom Thibodeau.
And B.A., I think you can certainly say in 2 of those 3 seasons, this is an organization and a team that exceeded expectation. And now you have pieces like Mitchell Robinson, the young big who is such a presence at the rim, and Jalen Brunson triggering all the action from the point guard position. Well, you add another piece or 2 and look out for the New York Knicks.
Puts up a 3. They grab their own miss. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, phenomenal hustle. He has a knack for those boards.
Man, he is tenacious when that ball goes up. Conley, here's Gobert. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Outside Brunson. 3-pointer. And that bucket makes him 6 for 10 in the contest.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Towns passes to Edwards. And a nice finish on the layup.
Well, Anthony Edwards came into the league with a reputation as a scorer. He is starting to hum a little bit right here.
Outside Brunson. And it's New York scoring again.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
Towns finds Conley. Towns a screen on Brunson. Now here's Gobert. It's Edwards on the wing. Right at the free throw line. He's got it. 6 of 10 now.
Well, if you find yourself in between in that mid-range area, Anthony Edwards so confident. Rise and fire, young sir.
Here's Brunson outside. And the Knicks, another 3.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Knicks.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Jalen Brunson.
Well, unselfish basketball. His ability to create for others has been the story of this game.
For 3, Conley. Randall pulls down the board.
What a nice individual defensive effort right there. Did a great job contesting.
To the middle. Here's Anunoby. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
And stolen by Brunson. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clock. Sinks it. What range from downtown.
We call that, folks, the stop and pop. Jalen Brunson with the pull-up J.
The 3. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Back to Achua. From downtown, knocks down the long J.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
And so it's the Knicks taking care of business in this one, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it.
These teams. They look to play through the passing game.
And all the better for us. I mean, as fans of the game, seeing that kind of flow and teamwork, it just makes the game fun to watch.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. The front court is McDaniels and Towns. Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. And it's Gobert in at the 5. Lock at 6. Up top, Edwards. He's covered by Brown. Edwards, that's good.
And, you know, we need to keep seeing this from Edwards. It's encouraging to see him sink the mid-range J there.
Now, Halliburton. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That's on Jaden McDaniels.
And Clark, thinking back to that Halliburton for Sabonis trade, what are your thoughts?
I think it's one of those situations where it was a win-win all the way around, Greg. You think about it. The Kings benefited, the Pacers did. Young players that have stardom in their future. And I think both players are going to be multi-time All-Stars.
Incredibly for the Minnesota Timberwolves, Clark, the 2004 playoffs are the only time they've won a series.
You know, Kevin, with Kevin Garnett, they had a few 50-win teams and some excellent coaches. That just tells you, I think, how hard it is to win in this league.
Halliburton with the steal. Now the Pacers moving it up. Three-pointer, Hield. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
There's the quick hands from Hield. Saw the defender closing in, then pulled the trigger.
Conley gets the bucket.
Once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Brown. Turner passes to Halliburton. There's the drive, and Halliburton slams it in.
First step quickness that time from Halliburton. Got the defender on his heels.
Pass to Towns. Toppin with the steal. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Yeah, that's how he rolls. I mean, intimidate the opponent right now.
Left side, Edwards. High post, Gobert. Toppin with the steal. Hield with it. Conley picks him up. Outside for Halliburton. Toppin a screen on Conley. And the pass to Toppin. And again, it's the Pacers from deep. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Pacers.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
You know, another point I'd like to add is that they've had tremendous success early on converting turnovers and turning those into points.
Here's Edwards. And that time, also a missed shot.
I like that creativity, double clutching and catch the defender on the way down. I can go for that.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And with Towns, we're looking at one of the best three-point shooting big men in the NBA, Clark. He is something to watch.
He really is, and when you add in everything else he does, Kevin, he's one of the best players in the league, period. And you can make a case and argue that Cat is perhaps one of the greatest, if not the greatest, shooting big man of all time, and he's still got a lot of runway in front of him for his career.
And a wide open look for Halliburton. Offline with his three. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the Timberwolves. They trail by 6.
The ball goes up, and McDaniel sends it down. Perfect timing on the lob.
Turner with a screen for Halliburton. And Halliburton slams it in.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
So they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Pass to Conley. He kicks it to Gobert. Back to Conley. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Shot clock at 5. To the middle. Here's Towns. Shoots over Toppin. And it's Towns missing.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Heel. And then Heel with the dunk.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Man, he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
And Clark, what can you say about Anthony Edwards? Living up to that first overall hype, he has been spectacular.
Yeah, he has been, Kevin. I agree. Some were surprised he went first overall, but you look back at that draft, he was as good a #1 pick as any of them, and he's certainly proven to be worthy of that status.
Turner with the screen. Here's Halliburton. Three-pointer Heel. Gobert pulls it in. Outside Conley. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Nothing like knocking down that last possession of a quarter to give you a little feel-good momentum.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1/4 of action so far. Let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Pacers so far, guys.
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. Towns and Gobert hold down the post for him. Down out there with Shake Milton. And it's McDaniels in at the 3 spot. Passes it to Milton. Gobert with a screen for Milton. Over to the wing. McDaniels kicks to Brown. Back to McDaniels. Goes back up. Good work defensively by Turner.
You know, even though it's a point-blank range shot, that's not an easy one, especially when the defense is that tight.
Halliburton outside. Stolen by McDaniels. Towns with it. Picked up by Turner. And Towns throws it down.
Tell you what, going end to end, Towns may not always look like he's moving fast, but he's gobbling up some ground in a hurry. And some of that is his stride. But that fella's got some big feet, too.
Turner for 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Turner's got his first 3 points of the game. During last season, Clark, both Damian Lillard and Donovan Mitchell scored 71 points in a game, the most since Kobe's 81.
Yeah, that's remarkable, Kevin. We also had a ton of 50-point games, too. I think it's kind of due to the heliocentric offenses we see now. Teams building those rosters around their one superstar.
Gobert finds Towns. Shot clock at 6. Towns is doubled. Over Neesmith. That's in, and the Pacer lead is cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Karl-Anthony Towns.
Length, size, touch. That's how Towns just dominates you inside.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Rudy Gobert is a fierce competitor. He says the average fan might not understand what I bring to the table, but the GMs in the league do. I want to be the best defensive player of all time. I want to be a force, and I want to win championships. I've got to set the tone every night. Kevin?
And he does. He is a stopper, no doubt about it. David, thank you.
I'll tell you, McDaniels eats up ground in a hurry.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And it's Haliburton penetrating from the arc. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possessions.
Towns, a screen on Haliburton. Here he goes. That's in, and the Pacer lead is cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Milton. Haliburton drives in. Pulls it from 20. Outside Turner.
2 minutes remaining in the
Healed outside. Turner with a screen on Milton. Takes a 3. And Turner the bucket on the assist by Heald. Turner's got the lead up to 11 now for the Pacers. So Clark, with his talent and upside, the future is extremely bright for Benedict Mathurin.
Very bright, shining extremely bright. I love this young man. Like his comportment, Kevin, as much as I like his athleticism and his ability to score at all 3 levels, he just seems to be unfazed and plays with the maturity and confidence that belies his youth.
Mathurin with the ball, picked up by Brown. Back to Heald. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Heald's got 7 points.
Good work by Mathurin getting rid of the ball. When somebody has a better shot, you got to throw it his way.
Pass to Gobert. Gobert with a screen for Brown. Oh, the lob to Gobert. No good. Shot missing. Indiana leading by 13. Heald, the pass to Haliburton. Indiana moving it around. And so they choose to intentionally foul. Bruce Brown, who's checked in for Indiana. T.J. McConnell comes in for Haliburton. And then for Minnesota, Reed, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Kyle Anderson comes in for Karl-Anthony Towns. And Nickeil Alexander-Walker in for McDaniels.
I really like it when Turner squares up from outside because he's got a sweet stroke, and because of his size, hard for defenders to get to the shot, and it also stretches the floor, which is good for his team.
Three-pointer, and the Pacers another 3.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Anderson misses the layup.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
And so it's the Indiana Pacers taking a 19-point lead into the break. A 3. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Tyrese Haliburton has been sensational.
man. How about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
In the post, it's Toppin and Turner. T.J. McConnell is out there with Brown, and it's Neesmith in at the small forward. So that's the group out there for Indiana. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Anderson finds Edwards. Here's Alexander Walker. Count that one.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
Here is something, Greg, from Pacers history. They were a dynasty at one point, and you remember it well.
Yeah, you're talking about the ABA days, but it's true. The Pacers were a dominant team before the merger. They won 3 titles in 4 seasons just before joining the league.
Timberwolves trail by 17. "13 feet away. Here's Anderson. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Anderson's got his first basket.
You know, the defense locks so much into Edwards that it creates opportunities for others.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Jalen Smith, he's checked in for Indiana. Toppin dishes to Brown. Toppin against Anderson. Clock at 4. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Toppin can't get it to go. Timberwolves trail by 15. Inside and stolen by McConnell. Stolen by Conley. Anderson, a screen on McConnell. And he lays it straight in. Conley's got 6.
And what a smart player Conley is, able to analyze defenses in pick and rolls and make the right read.
So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game. And Indiana making a change here. Wara checked in. Here's McConnell. He has yet to score. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. The Pacers are a team on the rise, and Tyrese Halliburton says one of the favorite parts about the way we're building the culture here is it's not just showing up for a game and that's it. You watch games, text about games, talk about games when you get to the arena. I just want to be around guys who love basketball and want to be great. Kevin?
Isn't that special, David? Hey, thanks for that report.
You know, what you love about Mike Conley, he's a leader by example.
The epitome of a terrific point guard and teammate. True professional in every sense of the word, on and off the floor. He plays and he teaches and mentors. I could see him, if he desired, being a really good head coach someday.
Edwards. And there's the big-time jam as he slams it right over Toppin.
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the raft.
Toppin kicks to McConnell. The pass to Toppin. 2 free throws coming up, and now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast.
The previous play is under review.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And Toppin throws it down.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Down low. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
That's a nice play there. Not going to miss many from there.
And so it's McConnell with it. They'll bring it up for the Pacers. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Here's Smith. Good. And McConnell gets the assist.
Terrific trip down the floor that time. Jalen Smith ends up scoring down low. You want that ball in the paint and in his hands.
Anderson with the screen for Edwards. Into the lane. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Laura, the pass to McConnell. Round down low, covered by Conley. And he uses the glass on the lane.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Priority and goal number one has to be tightening up the defense. They can't afford to give him open looks.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Gobert's checked in for Reed. Towns comes in for Anderson. And it's McDaniels in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. McConnell kicks to Toppin. Over Towns. Timeout called the Pacers.
Start it.
For your Indiana Pacers, everyone. Let's get excited.
Some changes for Minnesota. Brown is checked in for Edwards. And it's Shake Milton in for Mike Conley.
Timeout charge to the Pacers. Attention fans, now on the court is your hype squad. Get loud, let them hear it. Substitution on the court.
So it's the Pacers now. The lead is 15. Just 5 to shoot. Turner finds Halliburton. That falls. Nice speed that time from Turner. Halliburton's got 15 points.
Tyrese Halliburton, take a bow, young fella. You deserve it. You have been outstanding.
Here's Milton. There's the lob. And Towns takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And defensively, you've got to be on the lookout for this. I mean, Towns gets up in a hurry now.
McDaniels, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Indiana Pacers with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now... And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Timberwolves trail by 16, and so in the game for the Timberwolves. Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. The two towering figures inside for him, Towns and Gobert. And it's McDaniels in at the small forward. Halliburton passes to Hield. And the Pacers another three.
No hesitation, even from deep, deep range. Hield is a solid shooter.
The kick out to Towns. So the wing on the left. Timberwolves passing it around. Back to Gobert. It's rebounded by Indiana.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
They've also found a lot of shots at the arc in this one and allowing their good shooters to tee it up.
Here's Conley, and it's sent back by Turner.
Man, the defense of Turner is astounding. I mean, he positioned himself well to come up with a lot of blocks.
Wants to get it to Brown and does. Timeout called the Pacers.
To the Pacers.
Start it.
Here are your Indiana Pacers.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And a foul called on Minnesota.
Halliburton, so versatile and skilled. This guy finds ways to keep the defense off balance pretty consistently.
Greg, in terms of the Pacers' last few seasons, some have pointed to their relative lack of size. What do you think?
Well, I think a big push for them this summer was adding to their front court, particularly getting more size at the forward positions. And I think they've improved in that regard.
Towns kicks to Edwards. To the right side. Six on the shot clock. Towns in the corner. Turner with the steal. And now it's Brown running. He can go all the way. A 3-ball. That falls. Nice speed that time from Halliburton. Halliburton's got 3 assists tonight.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. Beyond the arc. A second chance effort.
Love to see Turner getting after it on defense, just throwing himself at the shooter and making him think twice about the release.
Hits it from 3-point range.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Halliburton is double. Toppin, no one around him. And Indiana, another 3.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
To the wing right side. Towns sets the pick for Conley.
Minnesota foul. Conley. Second personal foul.
Indiana leading by 21. Halliburton deciding where to go with it. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
He was all alone on that one.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Conley against Halliburton. Out to Conley. To the middle. Here's Towns. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Just 3 to shoot. Conley against Halliburton. From deep 3-point territory. Minnesota with the rebound. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. It's Edwards on the wing. Here's Towns. Turner with the steal.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Pacers.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Miles Turner.
You can do a lot to change a game other than scoring, and it was his quick hands on the defensive end that put them in the driver's seat.
Conley gets the bucket.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
Pass to Toppin. And here is Hield. Fades back. Again, Hield missing. Edwards drives in. The rebound by Turner.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Towns, no luck. Halliburton passes to Hield. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist.
A very efficient range shooter. You expect Hield to take these shots.
It's Edwards on the wing. Missed. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a...
Oh, say does that.
Welcome all. Thanks for tuning in. Rock. Rivalry. Games, Grant, always extra spicy, especially when they feature teams from the same conference.
Ooh, I like a little spice. But remember, only one team per conference gets to the finals. So that's going to naturally develop some rivalries here and there. So tonight should be a really competitive game.
And to look at the starters for the Knicks, we've got Julius Randle. Jalen Brunson is out there with OG Anunoby. Then there's Achua, and it's Hart in at the 3. The offensive rebound. And Anunoby gets it to go.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Pass to Halliburton. Driving inside. Now here's Turner. Here's the 3. Down it goes. And a great assist by Halliburton.
And Halliburton just sees the play before the play.
Outside Anunoby. For 3. The rebound by Turner. When the Knicks are good, Brent, it seems like they have that gritty defense-first mentality.
Yeah, BA 94 and 99, those finals teams were so great defensively for the New York Knicks. Kind of taking that in-your-face attitude and bringing it to the court to rough you up. Good recent Knicks teams have had that behind their coaching staff, and it's gotten them back in the right place.
Sinks it from distance.
Steady from behind the three-point line. Halliburton is someone you rely on to knock down a few threes.
And here's Brunson from the arc. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
And Heel puts up a deep 3. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Knicks have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Randle on the screen. Here's Brunson outside. It's rebounded by Indiana.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Pure from three-point range.
Good find there by Turner. He sees an opening and swiftly feeds the ready shooter.
Now here's Anunoby. Misses the jumper.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Brunson against Halliburton from deep three-point land. Turner, no good. New York has gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start. Randle outside. From outside the arc. Offensive board. Anunoby on the wing. Achua with a screen on Brown. Here's Anunoby. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Turner's got his 4th rebound in this one. And here's Toppin from the arc. Hart pulls it in. New York trailing. Brent, when you take a glance at Obi Toppin, a young forward trying to be more consistent.
Well, a guy that can really get out in transition, and we know obviously finishing around the rim, BA, that's other parts of the game. What can we rely on from Obi Toppin consistently to make contributions to winning? Well, talk about Halliburton and his versatility. He can set up the play, or he can finish the play off.
The 3. And it's Brunson with the 3. Brunson's got his 2nd basket of the night.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
And this is today's NBA. Big men like Turner spacing the floor with great outside shooting.
And here's Brunson from the arc. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Halliburton. Here's Toppin. Second chance effort. And no good. Oh, nice D from Anunoby. Brown with the steal. The teardrop. Toppin's shot is off.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
It's stolen by Heel. He launches a three. And there's Toppin on the assist from Halliburton. Halliburton's got his third assist of the night.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
Well, a lot of importance placed on outside shooting, and tonight you can see why after that kind of quarter exploding from the perimeter.
And here's Randall. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. A 12-point game. Brunson passes to Achua. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Yeah, he is sneaky at the rim, lays it in against heavy pressure.
Here's Halliburton. And here's Toppin from the arc. Good if it goes. And so it's Indiana earning this break in the action, up 10. They've been very effective from the three-point line. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
So here are the five for New York as they start the second. We've got OG Anunoby, Julius Randle out there with Josh Hart. Then there's Jalen Brunson, and it's Achua in at the center position.
Halliburton piling up points. He can thank his impressive work ethic for that.
Pass to Hart. And here's Achua. For three, Randle. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got rebound number 7 tonight. And Heel puts up a deep three. Down it goes. And a great assist by Halliburton. Halliburton's got his 4th assist in this one. And here's Brunson from the arc. Yes, sir! Brunson for three.
Solid response from Brunson. I love how competitive this guy is.
And talk about a team that's known for being unselfish, the Indiana Pacers.
Yeah, you know, B.A., it's part of their core philosophy. Keep the ball moving, keep everyone involved and engaged.
Anunoby, a screen on Halliburton. Pass to Anunoby. Here's Achua. Achua with the dunk.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Got to be encouraged watching Turner shoot with conviction, realizing his team trusts him to take these fast shots.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Tyrese Halliburton has made a believer out of his head coach. Rick Carlisle said, quote, he is a basketball savant type of guy. People like him, like Doncic, they sense when their timing is coming. He craves the responsibility of being the franchise point guard, and he always is aware of what needs to be done. Brian?
That's high praise, Allie. Thanks. Good stuff. And the Knicks with the possession here. They trail by 7. Here's Brunson outside. It's rebounded by Indiana. Turner's got rebound number 8 now. Hield passes to Brown. Halliburton on the wing. Pass to Toppin. Down it goes, and a great assist by Halliburton. Halliburton's got his 6th assist of the night.
Toppin not letting the defense hold him back.
And here's Brunson from the arc. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Toppin passes to Turner. Back to Toppin. Now here's Turner. He's covered by Hart. And again, it's Indiana with a 3.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Anunoby for 3. And that basket makes him 5 for 10. Steady production so far. And we've heard players asking for more clarity and accountability from the officials. Grant, you think they have a point?
Well, players often ask refs to explain calls. So they also want some clarity from the league whether the refs got it right. And that information oftentimes can help them make the proper adjustments moving forward.
The kick out to Brunson. Let's go with a three. Knocks it down from distance. Brunson's got 12 points.
Doesn't get much easier than that. Hart was licking his chops when he saw his man wide open.
And it's Hield missing. Anunoby with it. Halliburton picks him up. Gets stolen by Hield. Pulls up for three. And Halliburton, the bucket on the assist by Hield. Halliburton's got 5 points now this quarter. The Knicks have gone 7 for 11 in the second quarter. And the Knicks, another three.
And Brunson continuing to develop from the three-point line.
Here's Halliburton. The shot no good. Randall with some nice D. And although Randall can run an offense, he looks so much more comfortable as a finisher, Brett.
Yeah, there are nights, BA, where Randall for sure is the primary ball handler that you want to attack and be that bowling ball to make things happen. But when he plays off the ball and he's finishing around the basket, he's incredibly difficult to stop.
Nesmith, he's checked in for Indiana. Matherin comes in for Brown. The Knicks have gotten 8 of 12 attempts to drop since the beginning of the second. Robinson in the post. He's against Turner. Robinson can't hit.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Three-pointer, Halliburton. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Well, Hield right there on the heel, waiting for someone to get open.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And there's the lob. Oh, stolen by Turner. In transition, here come the Pacers. Hield for three. Nope, that doesn't drop. He's now 3 for 8 in the contest. Hartenstein goes, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively because that's when you make a...
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this. Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Boy, you got to like what Tyrese Halliburton has done in this game.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Halliburton at point with Matherin by his side. Nesmith out there with Smith, and it's Hield in at the three, small forward. That's the group for Rick Carlisle, getting going here in the second half. Hartenstein a screen. Flynn. Offensive rebound. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
Well, Grant, the Pacers made no secret about their focus on improving defensively.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, that's how they'll take the next step. They rank near the bottom in a lot of defensive categories, and that has to change, and of course, they know it.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Smith outside from the arc. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
Launches a three. Hartenstein, no good.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Here's Hield. And some very quick points for him on that possession. And it's a 12-point Indiana lead.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
For Indiana, they've gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. On the wing, Matherin shoots over DiVincenzo. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball. Some changes for Indiana. Nora's checked in for Neesmith. And it's Brown in for Hield. New York has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Here's Flynn. No made baskets yet. And a big finish by Robinson.
Well, that's exactly what you expect. Mitchell Robinson within 3 feet. That's 2 points.
And there's a pick. Halliburton goes. And it's Halliburton. Gets it to go inside.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Listen, Indiana is not a free agent hotspot, but you asked Tyrese Halliburton. It's a great place to play. He said, quote, Midwest nice is a real thing. The genuineness of the people, the way they act. I really value people waving as you walk by or smiling. That matters to me. That small town feel, that Midwest feel. Brian?
Yeah, he seems right at home, Allie. Thank you. Flynn, the pass to DiVincenzo. Here's Flynn, defended by Halliburton. Shot clock at 5. Flynn's shot is off. And Halliburton has got the ball here for Indiana. And here's Brown for 3. That shot off. Outside Robinson. Pass to Hartenstein. Fires from deep. Pacers with a rebound. Smith's got 4 rebounds in the game. For 3, Matherin. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Halliburton's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. Flynn on the attack. And he makes it on the layup.
That's a move you won't see many guys make. Impressive stuff.
1:16 left in the third quarter. Here's Halliburton. The baseline J. And so the ball out of bounds. Brown touched it last. We've got 1:08 left in the third quarter here. The 3 is up. Nora grabs the board.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one. That's a testament to the effort there on the boards. Never willing to give up on the possession, finding ways to sniff out the ball.
The 3, Smith. He can't hit that time. The Knicks have gone 6 of 13 to open up this second half. Here's Flynn, defended by Halliburton. Back to Hartenstein. Pass to Grimes. 5 on the clock. Here's Flynn. No good from outside.
He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost?
Here's Halliburton. Over to the left wing. Here's Nora. The 3, Smith. It's hauled in by Robinson. And so it's the Indiana Pacers with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. So on the floor for the Knicks, Josh Hart is out there with Julius Randle. Then there's the Chua. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Brunson in at the point guard. Wow, Brunson so quick down the lane.
Something about Brunson on the drive. He's just so fiery with the ball. Nothing's going to get in his way.
Here's Halliburton. Matherin finds Jackson. He shoots a 3. And Anunoby pulls it down. The Knicks shooting at about 44% so far. Here's Achua. Achua with the dunk.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Jackson for 3. The Knicks pull it in. Hart's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And Anunoby for 3. Fades back. Hart can't hit. The Pacers have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Shot's good by Mathurin.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
Man, absolutely jaw-dropping. Mathurin. The Knicks pull it in. Achua with it. The 3 is up. Nora grabs the board. Left side Mathurin. 4-3. And again, it's Indiana with a 3.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line in a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
For New York, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. And Anunoby gets it to go.
And his perimeter shooting might be the key to trimming their deficit.
Well, he's doing everything he can to make them competitive. And by everything, I mean draining threes.
The Knicks have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. Here's Brunson outside. And again, New York with the triple.
Shooting while in rhythm, Brunson now becoming troublesome.
On the wing, Mathurin. Down it goes, and a great assist by Halliburton. Mathurin's got 15 points here in the second half.
It's clear there's a lot of pride on the line in this one.
Not always the best scenario, but in this game, pride takes over. You score on me, I'm going to come back and score on you.
For 3, Randall. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Puts up a deep 3. And it's Mathurin missing. New York has gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth. Pass to Hart. Unable to get that one. Ooh, excellent D there from Turner. Launches it from deep. The Knicks pull it in.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
He's done so much damage from beyond the arc, and he's still hitting those big shots.
Game is on the line. He wants the ball. No one on D stepped up to stop him.
Pass to Anunoby, to the wing on the left. For 3, Randall. And Toppin pulls it down.
Well, you make strides to get back in the ball game, but an errant shot like that can definitely cost you any kind of momentum. Have to use better judgment there.
And the foul on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his 3rd foul of the game. New York trailing.
It all comes down to this possession. They must get points.
Well, you can't make any mistakes right here if you want to keep hope alive. Their execution has to be precise.
Back to Achua. Takes a 3. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
Brown, he's checked in for Mathurin. And a tough miss as the second of 3 shots is offline. 1 to go. And he cannot get the 3rd one to drop. Going just 1 for 3.
And those are big misses. Still a 2-possession game and a lot of pressure to get a stop here.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. They're up by 5. There's 53 seconds left in the game. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle, and he was emphatic in telling his players not to let up at this point. He told them to stay active on defense and contest every single shot. He said, quote, "We worked too hard to get this lead. Let's protect it," trying to keep them focused down the stretch.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. And here are the Knicks now. It's a 5-point game. And Anunoby for 3. The rebound by Turner. This is their chance to stretch the lead, Graham.
Yeah, it's a must. They have to execute and avoid the big mistake.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. From behind the arc. Here's Anunoby. He connects.
Well, team on his mind first. Hart not hesitating to give that ball up.
And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
Oh, stolen by Anunoby. And so it's the Pacers who come out on top here. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up.
Really. Stands out.
No question about it. Both teams rely heavily on their backcourts to get it done, and I'm interested to see which backcourt brings it tonight.
So the New York starting five. Achua is out there with Randall. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's Anunoby in at the 2 spot. And so it's the Knicks getting on the board first. Conley the pass to Towns. Gobert the screen. Oh, the lob to Gobert. It doesn't go for him.
And the timing just not there on that attempted alley-oop.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Anunoby against Towns. Randall passes to Hart. New York moving it around. Anunoby has the open look. That falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson.
Boy, just tremendous concentration on deep range. OG Anunoby is really coming along as a shooter.
Conley dishes to Towns. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Randall with some nice D. Now Brunson. Randall kicks to Brunson. Randall with a screen for Brunson. A three-pointer, no good. Minnesota off to a slow start. It's a 5-point game. Eldor's thinking about last season for the Knicks. Clearly a step forward.
Well, Kevin, you have to consider it a win because you go ahead and advance in the playoffs for just the second time since their '99 finals run. Adding Jalen Brunson to the mix was obviously a great decision. This looks like an organization moving in exactly the direction you hope.
Here's Towns. The Knicks making the shot. Will it go? Edwards drives in. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that one.
Now, here's Anunoby. Lets it go with a 3. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
So much fun indoors to watch. Anthony Edwards on the floor. This kid is electric.
Kevin, this guy is part of the next generation of great players. When you look at the rising stars in this league, he's got to be near the top of that list. Unbelievable offensively. 3-level scorer and a guy who will get down and dirty on the defensive end.
Here's Anunoby. And the 3 off target. Timberwolves trail by 8. Stolen by Brunson. Anunoby with it. He has 6. Drains the 3-pointer. Anunoby's got 9 points.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Now here is Conley. Gobert with a screen for Conley. Oh, the lob to Gobert. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Just great recognition from the athletic big man. Gobert finish off the nice pass.
Randall a screen on Conley. Pass to Randall. Brunson scanning the floor. Anunoby with the screen for Brunson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Anunoby, no good. And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Timberwolves. They trail by 9 points.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
Brunson the pass to Anunoby. That falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson. Brunson's got 3 assists tonight. The Timberwolves have gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. Conley kicks to Gobert. Over in the corner, Edwards. 46 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Randall finds Anunoby. From deep. Buries it from 3-point range. 14 points for him.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
Wow, they've come out strong. Control the pace, assert their will. Nice.
Now here is Conley. Nothing on the board. Gobert dishes to Edwards. Anunoby against Edwards. Anunoby passes to Achua. The dunk by Achua.
What you see is continued improvement in his ability to create for others. Great to see OG Anunoby make the open read.
Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Knicks lead by 14. And will be... And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
Here are the 5 New York has to start here in the second. Hart is out there with Randall. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then there's Achua. And it's Brunson in at the point guard position. Connects from 3-point range.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
Snatched away. Randall is screen on Edwards. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. Conley kicks to McDaniels. Towns a screen on Hart. To the paint. And Towns throws it down.
Big time slam by Karl Anthony Towns. Love when he's playing with this sort of aggression.
To the inside. Achua the pass to Anunoby. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. And you look at the evolution of Anunoby's game, Doris, he's much more than a 3-and-D guy.
You know, Kevin, here's a young man who does a little bit of everything. He can score and defend in a variety of ways, cross-positional defensively between 1 and 4, and an offensive game that continues to grow. He can get out and put pressure on in transition. Little bit of a streaky shooter, but there's so much to like.
Towns a screen on Brunson. Conley gets the bucket.
Now, there's not a little bit of hesitation with Mike Conley. I know he's slight of frame, but he's thinking, I can score it in the painted area.
Brunson kicks to Anunoby. Over to the left wing. Lock at 6. And Anunoby slams it in.
I'll tell you, OG Anunoby showing you what could happen if he puts it all together. Doing work, OG.
Edwards drives in, and Edwards with the stop.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. From deep, Brunson. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
How about Gobert with the find? On time and on target. Nicely done, Rudy.
Randall a screen on Conley. Brunson the pass to Anunoby. Randall with a screen for Anunoby. Knocks down the 3-ball. Anunoby's got 24.
Don't lose track of OG Anunoby. He's put in real time to make that jumper legit.
Brunson against Conley. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Achua's got his 5th rebound in this one. Anunoby is screen on Conley. There's the triple. And the Knicks hit again from deep. And coaches have these sayings, Doris. Among them, the ball finds energy. What does that mean?
It means, Kevin, that the ball honors basketball players who play the right way. In other words, play hard, try cutting, rebounding, pursuing loose balls. If you're playing with energy, usually the rest takes care of itself.
This is his first free throw of the game. For Rudy Gobert, he is one of 4 players, Doris, to win Defensive Player of the Year 3 times.
And you think back, Kevin, he was a late first-round pick in 2013, probably has exceeded all expectations. He has obviously cemented himself as one of the all-time defenders in NBA history. The jump shot just keeps improving from OG Anunoby. Amazing. You put in the time, you get into a nice rhythm.
Conley kicks to Gobert. Outside, Towns. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Towns sets the pick for Conley. There's the lob to Towns. And a fast break now for New York. Here's Randall. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Wow, Jalen Brunson. My goodness, that was deep.
Outside Conley. Towns a screen on Brunson. Gobert in the corner. Here's Towns. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Julius Randle picks one up.
Yeah, this guy is exceptional from the charity stripe. You want a guy like Karl Anthony Towns who can knock these down as a big.
So New York ends up going with the new group. And Towns drops them both. The Knicks have gone 7 of 9 in their field goal attempts here in the second quarter. Pretty good offense. Flynn against Conley. Pass to Grimes. The 3 for DiVincenzo. Anthony Edwards with the rebound.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Knicks out front, running away with it. And a chance. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Here's Milton. After 2 consecutive first-round exits, Greg, the Timberwolves are looking to take that next step.
And with Anthony Edwards at the helm, I think they will soon. But you have to remember, he is only 22 years old. And when your star is that young, you typically have to endure some growing pains before breaking through.
We've got Brown. Naz Reid out there with Kyle Anderson. Then it's Shake Milton. And it's Alexander Walker in at the small forward. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half.
And that's one of those tough areas to feed the basketball at times.
Milton in the corner. And stolen by DiVincenzo. There's the pass to Flynn. Back to DiVincenzo. There's the three. Minnesota with the rebound. Brown outside. Milton wide open. He fires. Off target with his three. The Knicks leading by 20. Inside. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Flynn's got his first points of the game.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Brown the pass to Milton. Just 5 on the clock. Pulls up, high post. It's rebounded by Hartenstein.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
The three for DiVincenzo. The shot, no good. For Minnesota, they've gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Here's Milton, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim, okay?
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Well, here we are talking about Timberwolves greats. One player standing out to me, and Doris, I know to you. It's Kevin Garnett.
I don't think there is any debate that KG is #1. He is Minnesota's all-time leader in points, assists, rebounds, steals, and blocks. My goodness, what a career.
He takes it in, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. When you look at this Knicks roster, Greg, this is a team that feels it can make a deep playoff push.
And they have their stars. They have tons of young talent. Developing that talent and adding a piece or two should get them where they want to go.
And it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to cement himself, Greg, as Minnesota's franchise player.
He is one of the best young players in the league with clear superstar potential. The future of the Timberwolves starts with Edwards.
Here's Milton. Robinson pulls it in. The Knicks leading by 21. Flynn kicks to DiVincenzo. The three. New York, no good that time either.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Out of bounds, New York takes possession.
That's a perfect example of why good hands are important in basketball. It just misread that pass completely.
The Knicks have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Out to the right wing. 1:44 left in the third quarter. Flynn the pass to DiVincenzo. Fader on the way. No good off the back of the rim.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Flynn against Milton. Here's Hartenstein, and he goes in for the dunk.
What an excellent post-entry pass. Good things happen when you make that next look.
Flynn against Milton. Brown trying to free himself up. A shot by Milton, no good. The Knicks leading by 20. Outside Robinson. Pass to Grimes. There's a screen by Robinson. And there's the drive, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Boy, how about the awareness from the big man? We think of Mr. Robinson as a shot blocker. What a pretty pass.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Second team foul. Substitution on court.
On the wing, Milton. Brunson covering.
And how about he takes on the defender head on and then throws down the two-hander.
Guys, straight power there. Straight power. Anunoby a screen on Milton. Brunson, no good. Timberwolves trail by 20 to the middle. A shot by Milton, no good. 20 seconds left here in the third quarter. Anunoby with the screen for Brunson. Pass to Anunoby. Jacks up a three. Milton grabs the board. Brown outside. A three from Anderson. Wow, drew the contact, and that three almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. Julius Randle picks one up, and he sinks the second. And he nails the third. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. It's the Knicks. They lead by 18. And we're just... And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today. We get going in quarter number 4. On the court for the Knicks, they've got Precious Achiuwa. Randle out there with Josh Hart. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Brunson in at the 1 spot. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Knicks.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
I think the other thing we're seeing tonight is the floor spacing of this team. Boy, they are shooting the cover off the basketball all game.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
Passes to Anunoby. The pass to Achiuwa. Back to Anunoby. 5 on the clock. It's Hart on the wing. New York needs to get off a shot. And Anunoby slams it in.
Let's remember this is 6'8" with some hops. OG Anunoby with the dunk.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Towns is checked in. New York leading by 21. Brunson kicks to Anunoby. To the paint. Here's Hart. And he jams it with authority.
Unbelievable explosion. Shows a great burst to the rim and extends over the taller defender.
Gobert with a screen on Brunson. Oh, the lob to Gobert. Stolen by Brunson. Anunoby against Edwards. Shoots the 3. Anunoby, good. Anunoby's got 38 points.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
From deep three-point land. And it's Towns missing. And here are the Knicks. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. They get it again. Achiuwa. The dunk by Achiuwa.
And doing some dirty work on the offensive glass.
And then follows it up, Greg, with heavy-duty jam on his mind with a terrific putback. And here's Conley outside. The Knicks pull it in. Achiuwa's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Back to Anunoby. And the foul called on Edwards. That's foul number 2 for him.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
And so it's New York with it. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Brunson the pass to Randle. Shot clock at 5. From outside the arc.
Boy, when he is contesting shots, you see the potential on the defensive end for Anthony Edwards.
Conley for 3. And there's Edwards on the assist by Conley. 8 points for Anthony Edwards.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this.
Conley against Anunoby. On the wing, Anunoby. Good, another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Nifty move. Edwards can't hit.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Knicks.
Tonight, they did a great job of getting everyone involved. They had the good passing, and that led to some open shots.
Solid play, definitely, Kevin.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for OG Anunoby.
No doubt he came to play tonight. This guy has been aggressive and effective.
And finished off by Edwards.
Oh, give me a little sauce, Anthony Edwards. Rise high and finish over the defender.
Here's Anunoby. That 3 off the mark.
Boy, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Here's McDaniels. Anunoby against Edwards. For the 3. Rebound, Minnesota. Here's Conley. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Driving the lane. Takes it off the glass.
Well, we've come to expect this from Mike Conley, putting the pass on time and on target.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Anunoby is screen on Conley. Pulls up. New York, no good that time either. And here's Edwards from the arc. Rebounded by Hart. And here is Anunoby. Here's Achua. So no problem for New York as they get the win. All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up for
Slot. And for the Timberwolves, inside we got Towns and Gobert. Edwards at the 2 with McDaniels at the 3. And it's Conley in at the point. Grant, a look into the future of the NBA tonight. These are two of the brightest young teams in the league.
You know, when it's all said and done, VA, these are squads that I expect to eventually play for titles. I mean, the talent is there. And, of course, it's all about gaining experience and gelling as a team.
Superb focus from the big man, Karl Anthony Towns. Just brushing off that defense with ease.
Here's Halliburton. Pass to Turner. Down it goes. And a great assist by Halliburton.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
And here's Conley. Throws it up high. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Best of luck to any defender trying to slow Gobert down. He is ruthless inside.
And here's Turner from the arc. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Edwards. Driving in. And Edwards slams it in.
Show us what you got, young fella. Anthony Edwards. Love to see you operate like that.
You know, Clark, what you marvel about with Halliburton, the accuracy from both the field and the line.
Well, there are very few guys that are part of the 50, 40, 90 club, and every year he's flirting with that. And when he doesn't have the shot that he wants, what I like is that he just simply makes the right basketball pass. An absolute beast in the pick and roll. Towns rolls off ready to score. He doesn't disappoint either.
And it's good for 2.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's McDaniels. Overhealed. Here's Gobert. Nails the baby hook. Gobert's got his second basket.
The endless reach of Gobert. Those long arms sometimes seems like he's everywhere. An overwhelming presence on the offensive glass.
And here's Toppin from the arc. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. The Timberwolves have gone 5 of 6. They're rolling. McDaniels passes to Conley. To the inside. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
That's a part of his game that Towns has really developed in his time in the league, becoming a good passer.
Haliburton finds Turner. And it's off from three-point range.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
Now here's Conley. Wow, potent offense. It's been fun to watch.
Just aggressive and effective, taking it right to the defense.
Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That one on Hield.
The defense tries to stop Conley with the foul, but he shows great poise and manages to get it off.
Well, Chris Finch has done a nice job with this group, Clark. Just seems like he needs a playmaker or two around Anthony Edwards.
That's a pretty good observation, B.A. I mean, there's no doubting Anthony Edwards stardom. I mean, he's going to be one of the better players of this era, I would think. But you're right. He needs help. It's a team game. He can't do it alone.
Toppin passes to Haliburton. Shot to stop the run, and down it goes. 2 points. Haliburton's got his second bucket on the night.
Haliburton, such a special player, and his rush hour handles round out his game.
It's Edwards on the wing, defended by Brown. Shot is good by Edwards.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
Pass to Toppin. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
Haliburton all about getting his teammates open looks. Does such a great job with his unselfishness making the pass.
There's 48 seconds left in the first. Gobert with it. Outside Conley. Hield with the defensive effort.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
Turner passes to Haliburton. Back to Turner. Haliburton outside. Turner against Gobert. Pass to Haliburton. 4 on the clock. Drives to the hoop. And stolen by Gobert. And that one falls for Towns.
One of the things I love about Towns is how versatile he is. He's a big guy who continues to be a matchup for defenses.
Brown against Edwards. Outside Conley. Driving to the basket. The layup misses. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. The T-Wolves on top, up by 5. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Timberwolves?
Everything working for them inside so far, guys. Tons of high-quality shots that they're knocking down inside.
Yeah, also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart.
On the court for the Pacers, second quarter underway. Haliburton at the 1 with Brown at the 2. Miles Turner out there with Nesmith. And it's Hield in at the 3, the small forward. Well, Clark, we know Anthony Edwards is a great hooper, but how would you rate his acting ability?
Hey, I thought he was quite good. To be honest with you, B.A., in that Hoops movie, he was playing the bad guy, the villain role. He has a huge personality. We saw that on the big screen. Perhaps a second career for him when he's done terrorizing the NBA.
Milton's checked in for the Timberwolves. And the Pacers also making a change. Mathurin's checked in. Now Edwards. Pass to McDaniels. Here's Gobert. Towns outside. Now here's McDaniels. Towns on a screen. And with load management, some say it's the team's job at times to protect players from themselves. How different is that from when you play, Grant?
You know, VA, it's very different. I think teams now are much smarter assessing load and risk and looking more at the long-term big picture of their players.
Turner, a screen on Edwards. Beyond the arc. Towns with a rebound.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Anthony Edwards carries a swagger about him. He said, quote, "I am the most confident person in the world. I've always felt like I'm the best at everything I did." Coach Finch said, quote, "He is super confident, he's real, and he's genuine. A lot of guys have a confidence that hides in insecurity. He is not that. He knows who he is as a person and as a player." Brian?
Yeah, great point. Thank you, Allie.
Hey, like a lot of guys, Edwards rides momentum as a player. When his confidence is soaring, so is his activity level.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Alexander Walker's checked in. Brown, he's checked in for Indiana. McConnell comes in for Tyrese Halliburton. One thing about the Pacers, Clark, year in, year out, they compete.
And you know, it doesn't matter who's on the roster. They can and will outwork most teams. Even the best team can't afford a letdown against the Pacers.
Pass to Milton. Towns, a screen on McConnell. Milton finds Edwards. Inside, Towns. Oh, and Turner with a block.
Miles Turner denying another one of the league's best shot blockers year in and year out.
And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Reed's checked in for Rudy Gobert. And it's Brown in for Anthony Edwards. And here's Turner from the arc. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Here's Alexander Walker down low. And it's powered home by Towns.
Boy, look at the big fella elevating. When Towns goes to the rim, he's doing it on and with purpose.
There's Nesmith with the 3. Milton against McConnell. Towns outside. Pass to Reed. And that one's long.
Well, the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
And it's Mathurin missing. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the T-Wolves. Alexander Walker. Hauled in by Brown.
Can't blame him. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
Mathurin passes to Turner. Back to Mathurin. And he drives in. Turner in the high post. Gets a very good look and converts. Turner's got 16 points.
Boy, so dominant once he catches fire. Got to respect Turner's ability to score the ball in a lot of ways.
Here's Alexander Walker. Count it. And the Timberwolves lead by 1. It's been neck and neck this entire first half.
Yeah, 8 lead changes so far. These clubs are looking evenly matched.
Pass to Turner. Fires in the triple. Turner's got 11 here in the quarter alone.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Now here's Milton. No points yet. To the paint. Here's Towns. And he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5.
That's just a difficult assignment. I mean, having to guard Towns in that area, he's always going to find a way to get his shot off cleanly.
Pass to Turner. Fires from deep. The shot, no good. The Timberwolves have gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. The shot by Towns, no good. Indiana's gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Here's Turner. For 3, Mathurin. And the 3-pointer goes. Matherin's got his first 3 points of the game.
Matherin taking advantage of what's being given. Going to the corner and finding his shot.
Here's Brown. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Oh, it's stolen away. And that one misses.
Substitution on court.
There's 6 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Here's Anderson. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's Miles Turner making highlights for the Pacers. He's found his range, hitting 3 triples in the quarter. Back to the game after this break. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Miles Turner really making a difference here.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
We've got Shake Milton. Kyle Anderson is out there with Naz Reid. Then there's Tony Brown. And it's Alexander Walker in at the 3. So that's the Timberwolves 5.
A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected.
Man, I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
Lets the 3 fly, and there's Brown. That one's good. On the assist by Milton. Milton's got 3 assists tonight. Halliburton against Milton. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Halliburton highlight reeling for him tonight. Go ahead, young fella.
After falling in the first round of the 2023 playoffs, Clark, the Timberwolves still have some work to do.
Yep, they were hoping the Rudy Gobert trade, B.A., would elevate them higher. But this is a team that still needs to grow and develop more. I think their front office is going to stay aggressive in tweaking the roster.
Ooh, stolen by Smith. Healed on the wing. Let's go with a 3. And the jam by Brown.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
Here's Milton after the basket by Indiana. Pass to Alexander Walker. And he lays it up and in.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Halliburton, the pass to Hield. Back to Halliburton. Free throw line jumper. Alexander Walker grabs the board.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
And finished off by Anderson.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh?
Not when he can throw it down like that. Boom!
Now here's Halliburton. Give him 8 points now. Halliburton on the drive. Yep, that one goes. Halliburton's got 10 points in the game.
First step quickness that time from Halliburton. Got the defender on his heel.
And so they foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there. Benedict Matherin, he's checked in for Indiana. McConnell comes in for Tyrese Halliburton. And Minnesota calls time here. Anderson's checked in for the Timberwolves. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Pass to Edwards. Now here's Anderson, guarded by Toppin. Now Conley. Shot clock at 6. Back to Edwards. He can't get it to go. Mathurin with some nice D. And here's Mathurin. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. The lead is 2. And here's Toppin from the arc. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Well, Clark, no question which end of the floor Rudy Gobert makes his biggest impact.
Yeah, he's a demoralizing defender. I mean, his height and reach give him some significant advantages, but it's more than that. You don't win multiple Defensive Player of the Year awards just because you're tall and long. You got to have some toughness. You got to have some anticipation and timing and the willingness to get down and dirty.
McConnell against Conley. McConnell passes to Smith. Back to McConnell. To the left wing. To the left side wing. Here's Smith. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 5 rebounds tonight. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Honestly, I don't know how he pulled that off.
And that was not a soft foul he had to get through. I mean, he had to really power that one up and in.
To stop the run. And Hield lays it in. Hield's got his first 2 points.
And I like whenever Hield attacks inside like this, exploiting the defense when they give him these chances.
Conley looking for an opening. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Timberwolves lead by 5.
You see the poise from the veteran Conley, showing no fear attacking the defense inside. Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Gets stolen by Hield. Outside Mathurin. Hield, a screen on Conley. Mathurin passes to Hield. Back to Mathurin. An easy 2 on the layup. And it's now just a 1-point Timberwolves lead.
Really impressive make right there. Great concentration from Benedict Mathurin.
And the game's still closely contested as we end the 3rd quarter. The T-Wolves on top, up by 1. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the 4th quarter gets underway. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the 4th quarter. T.J. McConnell is out there with Benedict Mathurin. Then it's Bruce Brown. Then there's Jalen Smith. And it's Smith. Back to McConnell. He takes it in. Crafty move. And that's 2 points on the layup. McConnell's gotten his first basket of the night.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Oh, deflected. And stolen by Edwards. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Conley against Brown. To the middle. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
What a move by Gobert. Closing that open space in pick and roll.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. Karl Anthony Towns has checked in for Anderson. A big group substitution here for Indiana. Turner, he's checked in for Smith. Toppin comes in for Nora. Hield's checked in for Mathurin. And Tyrese Halliburton subbed in for McConnell. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Rick Carlisle as he talked to the team. And Coach had a simple message for their team saying, hey, we're right there. Let's start with a stop. Knock down a couple shots, and we'll be up. Sometimes the best instructions are the basic ones. PA?
Allie, thank you. Count the basket.
In a tight one like this, you have to trust in his ability.
Yeah, I agree with you, Greg. I mean, he plays with no fear, and he certainly knows how to put the ball in the basket.
Now here's Conley. Pass to Edwards. Shot clock at 5. And stolen by Brown. To tie it up. And Halliburton turn it on the speed.
Cutting into this lead. They're well within striking distance.
Boy, time to tighten it up on defense. A stop here would be huge.
Edwards against Brown. Shot is good by Edwards. And the Timberwolves lead by 2.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards? Confident in taking on defenders and finishing.
Halliburton, the pass to Hield. Right wing. Back to Halliburton. Pass to Brown. And the jam by Brown.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. After the basket by Indiana. Towns on a screen. 5 to shoot. Edwards, a pass to Towns. Towns double team. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
It's great to see a fantastic block on replay once again.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
Halliburton for 3. And here's Toppin from the arc. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Halliburton's got 8 assists in the game. And it's Edwards with the ball for the T-Wolves. With the crossover. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
At every level, Edwards has been the go-to guy for his team. It's in his DNA.
Halliburton, the pass to Toppin. Back to Halliburton. And here's Hield, guarded by Edwards. Yep, that one goes.
And Hield's judgment in these spots is impressive. Understanding what kind of shot to take in big-time moments.
Now here's Edwards. The 3 is up. And Toppin pulls it down.
You know, when he has the ball outside like that, that's exactly the kind of D they need to play on.
Pass to Turner. Halliburton looking for an opening. Back to Turner from behind the arc. And again, it's Indiana with a 3.
Proving he has the clutch DNA. Love seeing Turner up his game during these big possessions.
Now here's Gobert. And here's Edwards outside. Edwards can't get that one to fall.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that one.
And here's Minnesota now. 6-point game. Here's McDaniels. This is the baby hook.
Whew, I think he wants that one back. I mean, he knows he's capable of better.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Hield for 3. Drains the triple.
Almost looks effortless, but Hield has worked hard to build those efficient mechanics.
Looking to end the run. It's Edwards with a drive, and he lays it in.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Hield for 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Fires the 3. Laces one from 3.
Seems like Edwards never stops competing and believing right until the final buzzer.
And so the big win by Indiana in a tight game. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory.